The following episode is dedicated to our loyal listeners in Harney Old Road, Malvern Wells, England.
Welcome to the STEEZ. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Taco.
Let's just slow it down a little bit because I don't have that much pace in me.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, chill out a little bit.
Chill back. That pitch bed go. Oh, yeah.
I wonder what slow-mo Mr. T might say.
Are we going there already?
Yeah.
No, in the intro.
In the intro.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Too much editing?
Yeah. It's too early in the game, mate.
All right, well, let's pick up the pace
Okay,
and get into it right now.
All
All right,
right, let's get into it.
jump in.
All right, let's go.
Let's start off with a bloody good message. A nice message.
Oh, that's good. Nice for a change.
Message in a bottle.
I see what you have done there.
Yeah, right. So one rocked up across Lake Michigan.
A what?
100 miles. A message in a bottle.
Okay.
Someone got it. It's a lovely little message in there. It says,
Always remember, you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and loved more than you know. Do something nice for someone today.
So it's
End
one
message.
of these. It's one of these
inspirational bloody.
letters in a bottle that you've never heard about. But how do they know that that's actually true? What if you're not loved by everyone? Everyone.
Maybe you just needed to hear that. So
true.
it's good to put a bit of cheer.
But you won't be happy unless you send this to 15
To 15
different
other
people.
You now have the bottle curse.
Yeah.
Let's put that in a bottle, a message. Say, if you are reading this,
You are
you
now
have now inherited the curse. By opening this bottle, you unleashed terrible 1,000 years of pain and misery upon you and your family and all your bloodlines from here on ever. Into the darkness.
Good times.
Yeah.
So is that what
Is
we've got? Someone put a message in a bottle
Inspirational.
in Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
And it
Which
traveled,
is a lake. Oh, lake.
huge
That's pretty
lake.
cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
big.
okay.
It's
So
at least 100 miles across. Because
Yeah,
that's how
yeah,
far
yeah.
the bottle travelled. But
okay.
how do they know that some funny bugger just didn't row over there?
Piff it.
Piff it. And,
Where? Must have had the coordinates in there.
yeah,
must
but you
have-
date it like 50 years ago, don't you?
Yeah. But there you go.
What's special?
Message in the bottle. Old school.
And let's make that our message today. Go out and love someone else.
Remember to think you're more loved than you know.
By someone out there. Even if you're alone, someone loves you.
There you go.
We do.
Yeah.
Listeners, if you're that's my message.
There's one thing all magic has in common: illusion. It's making people think they saw something that they didn't. The point is this: things aren't always what they seem. In magic and in life, there's always something more that meets the eye. That's a tip from me, Mr. T.
Are you looking for that special someone? Do you seek a partner that you know the location of at all times? Have you ever fallen through the cracks of love? Well, never again, because I'm gonna join the service that serves us all. It's Felon Day Conjugal. That's right. There's just 3 simple steps to get you connected with your felon. Step 1, correspondence. Dear Jennifer, I received your photo in the mail and I was delighted. You have very clean, interesting teeth. I like that. I collect teeth myself. My bunkmate says that I am loud during my sleeping time, but that's what you get when you share a cell with a maniac. Please write back to me. I get very, very angry. Step 2. Choose your felon.
Ah, look at this list. Where do I start? He's handsome. Look at those tattoos. They go all the way up his neck. Wayne, the Hammer Wiskowski. He's in for double homicide. Ooh, those muscles could really hold a woman down. I've made my choice for my felon date conjugal.
Step 3, the conjugal. Now listen here, Wayne. I don't want any misbehaving in there. Have a good time and treat her like a gentleman. Hi. Listen to me yabbering on. Go on, get in there, Wayno. Thanks, Governor. Looks like it's just you and me, Jennifer.
Oh, I didn't realize the prison guard was not gonna be here, Hammer.
Too late. Now you're mine. So organize your felon date conjugal today. At Conjugal, your release date could be tonight, but their release date will be determined by a court-appointed judge. Felon date conjugal.
So the scammers, they're at it again.
Bloody scammers.
They're not even trying anymore. I got this email, and it was from came to my Gmail, and it's titled. It's written by Robot, right?
Robot.
Are you talking to me?
No, my son is also named Bort.
So, I mean, AI generating names. Come on, robots! You can do better than.
Yeah, you
I'm
can.
literally a
Robot.
robot.
Bort? Oh, come on, Bort?
So I thought that was interesting. Anyway, they're always interested in me being a business owner, hoping that I'm doing well, and they're associated with an organisation that offers accounting and bookkeeping services to support anything your business needs, large or small.
Yeah, okay.
And they're relentless. They keep calling me.
Yeah.
They won't let up.
No. So how do you put a bloody stop to it?
Well, that's
That's
it.
the
They've
big
got my number forever.
That's
it's
it.
never going to stop.
No. Take me off your register.
Okay.
Yeah, sure thing.
So I'll just type it up on my invisible typewriter.
But it will still have your all your
All my
data
details.
attached.
My Sonia data. So do I start a new phone number and just don't ever
Oh,
sign it
full
up to
bail.
everything?
The full bail.
Yeah.
I reckon.
Secret number.
I reckon they'll get it anyway.
They'll get it.
They'll hack up this. That happened a few weeks ago.
It's probably happened
That's-
again since.
Oh yeah,
since
that's
then.
right.
Yeah. So I mean, try a little bit harder. Don't get scammed. Bit of a community concerns.
Old school.
Running out of bloody places to dump all these dead bodies.
What do you mean?
Well, the cemeteries are getting full up. It's
Are
hard to
they?
get a bloody plot.
Is it?
Yeah, it's thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's real estate. I heard you had to pay rent on that spot. After 15 years, the family's got to come up with another bloody whole cost.
Yeah, I don't know how long you get to stay in this cemetery. But
Wow.
my in-laws have already got their plots.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when a couple of family members died, and then they sort of started a row, and so like they're like, well, we might as well get buried here because this is where all the family is.
Right.
So you get a couple of plots next to each other, and Bob's your uncle. Bob was my uncle. He died.
Yeah.
He's in the cemetery.
Yeah. But I'm next to him.
But
Full
what are we going to do? I mean, because
I don't know.
cremation, right?
Yeah.
Uses so many bloody gases. Like, you got to be gas and
so
fire. We think about the
environment.
environment. So we can't be using coal-fired bloody gas heat and bloody...
Should we be converted into fuel cubes?
Well, they're sort of...
Smash up all the dead bodies and bloody power the living.
Maybe. Or power the living by putting it in food. Like soylent.
Soylent.
Or huge catapult up into the skies.
Into space. Into the clouds.
Well, it's so easy with Elon Musk's relaunchable bloody SpaceX ships that we could just do a dump and run, head them towards, all the bodies towards the sun, burn them off.
A la Superman 2.
I've got 3, I think.
3 or 1?
That's fair. We'll never know. But what's happening in California? Because that's a bloody, it's a bloody place full of people.
Yeah.
And they seem to be dying.
And they're running out of spots to play.
Yeah, so, we're going to have to change the laws. And so from now on, you can use humans as compost. That's right. We're going to start turning you into compost. Yep. And then related topics. Is body composting legal in California? Gary Newsom signed a bill into law Sunday that creates a state regulatory process for natural organic reduction or transforming human remains into soil.
See, I know what they're trying to do. You don't follow the ghost trail, right? Watch Ghost Hunters and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
When they discover there's bones at the location, that house is usually poltergeisted, right?
Okay.
So by turning people into fertilizer, they're poltergeisting
everywhere.
entire suburb.
They sure are.
Yeah, in big amounts. So you're transferring ghosts all over the shop.
See,
Night terrors.
This is no good.
Is that when the CERN other dimension opens up and then they all get raised from the dead? And
soon enough, Tim. Soon enough.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, all right, we've got to start. These bloody politicians, they're always bloody setting things up and they're not thinking about the full picture. Now, like in other episodes, we've talked about, bugs being on the menu.
On the menu, yeah.
So I've got an idea.
Spaghetti.
Got this bug factory, got all these dead bodies lying around.
Yeah, right.
Feed the bodies to the bugs, and then we eat the bugs.
Then after
and then the bugs kill us. We get transported to the depot. We become the meal for the meal.
Right. New chain. New food chain.
Worm meals. New food chain.
Meal for the worms. Maybe that was a little Costanza putting into psyche.
And that's how we get rid of all the microplastics.
Right.
So the worms...
before we die of eating microplastics.
Exactly.
Right. So we're getting rid of the microplastics. The bugs eat us.
They break it down further. It goes back into the web. The web of lies.
And bugs. Yeah. There's bodies everywhere.
Well, what have you got? Have you got a better idea for bodies?
For the body, getting rid of the bodies.
No slingshots.
No confetti.
No confetti.
Because that's been done.
Sinkholes.
Sinkholes?
Where are these sinkholes going that are popping up everywhere? Chuck the bodies in the sinkholes.
Fill the sinkholes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plug it up.
Hundreds and hundreds of layers of
human waste.
And then the water sort of washes it out in the rinse.
Yeah, it makes a big pit for future generations to extract the DNA from.
There you go.
So that
DNA pit.
Yeah, DNA pit.
I like it. That's not too bad. But you haven't come up with any ideas. What are we doing with these bodies? How can we get them?
Okay, so can't push them all out to the sea. Although you could feed them to the bloody whales.
Yeah. All those are.
Whales eat bodies, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, we'll never know.
I reckon you could create a few feeding frenzy hotspots.
You should.
If you did regular body dumps there.
Do the
sharks, they come.
Do the body dumps in the garbage patch or the Great Northern Pacific bloody garbage patch on the ocean. And so when the shark's coming up to take a bite of human, they're also getting some of the plastics.
What about this option that we fill the Jabiluka mine?
Okay.
They're saying stop the Jabiluka mine.
Yeah.
Oh, the people should really put their bodies into it.
I don't think they've started the mine. I think we were trying to stop it before it starts.
Oh, is it?
But there's heaps of caves and bloody mines and heaps of stuff we can plug it up.
Heaps of spots.
Plug it up.
What about the moon?
Yeah, why not? Well, that's good because we need compost up there to start the dirt so we can start growing the bloody moon potatoes. But yeah, I like it. I like these theories. I like where we're going.
Yeah. So that's and that's how you get rid of a dead body.
Next week's episode, we'll teach you how to avoid tax.
Dal?
Yes?
Can we watch something on television together?
Oh, fuck, I'm watching the footy, okay? Go make me a sandwich or something. Bloody hell.
Ladies, do you sometimes wish your man to be more sensitive and caring to your needs?
Introducing Peter the Parasite, a woman's best friend. Peter the Parasite works by
attaching the parasite to your husband's neck whilst he's sleeping. Then, simply allow Peter the Parasite's trident-like teeth to inject his magic venom, thus releasing toxins that dramatically attacks a man's testosterone, reducing him to the new age guy you've always dreamed of. Good morning, honey. I suppose you're going to the football with all your mates today?
No. For some reason, I'd love to spend the day with you so we could have breakfast together, then go shopping and buy you a new dress and hold hands all day.
Thanks, Peter the Parasite.
What was that?
Nothing.
Peter the Parasite is another great product brought to you by Rudolph Bernstein Industries. Peter the Parasite, he sure does love to bite.
Yeah, we're always talking about... Excuse me. You know, we're always talking about what I've been watching on Netflix.
Yeah.
On our YouTube as well.
Mm.
I want to know, because people are making money off YouTube, and these content providers, they have Patreons where you pay a subscription every month. You give them $5.
You get something extra.
You get something extra.
Yeah.
And then they've got all these subscriptions, and they've got apparently people watching these YouTube videos, and then advertising companies are making money off.
Yeah.
Who's paying these content providers? Like, have you ever been so into a podcast, a YouTube channel, this or that
you'll pay for it?
You'll give them money, you'll subscribe to them, you'll buy merch. And I reckon it's a bit of a conspiracy. I think that YouTube has a budget of going like, all right, we've got to pay our... We need content.
Yeah.
So 40 million a year, we'll give the pennies to the plebs, to the content providers.
Okay.
We'll pay them a little bit here. We'll
and
pay
make them feel like they're getting...
And we'll make it like feel as though YouTube is bigger and better than it is. It's like Twitter have got all the bots.
It's cooking the books.
It's cooking the books.
It's
like,
not cooking the books.
I don't think people, like the general punters, have extra money to pay for Patrons and all this kind of stuff. I reckon it's YouTube bots divvying out money.
Divvying out
to make it
ones and twos.
To make it look like
ones and zeros, doing ones and twos.
Exactly. To make it look like this is the way to go. Be a
because I know that with all the video games and stuff, the majority of people that are running around are now bots to make the game look active and to promote usage. They've got usernames and they're at different
AI.
Varying levels, but it's AI. You can't communicate with them all.
This is the biggest game of Warcraft I've ever been in. There's like thousands of us.
It's an actual game.
It's you.
You're being tricked into believing it's real.
You're online by yourself.
Robot. Yeah. So
I mean, I would love for the punters to be chopping us out. I mean, I guess if we provided.
Okay, now the truth comes out. This is an ask.
Like, do I want $5 a month?
Yes,
from
I do.
Patreon from all the listeners. That would be great. That'd be great.
We could do extra content.
How? When?
Record it.
What content?
We'd come up with something.
Yeah.
It's
come
always
up with something. It doesn't have to be good.
No, it's something. You know, we fulfilled our end of the deal. Now give us our $5.
You just read out lists or the phone book, as long as there's content.
Patreon list.
I think Mr. Beast did that. He said, "I'm going to count to 1 million or something."
For my Patreon dudes.
Yeah, and he got like millions of views.
1 view per number. As maybe 2.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
People watch anything.
Will they watch the whole thing?
Or just fast forward it. Or is he actually going to count to 1 million?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's... I mean, how long's that video?
I want to know if some of our listeners are bots.
Millions of them?
Cooking our
millions of listeners?
Millions and millions. But there may be the podcast world are cooking the books as well, saying that you're getting like 100,000 listens a year.
You're getting not that.
I think I saw that when Twitter did when Musk originally said he's going to buy it. I don't know if he has by now by the time this comes out.
Most of its users were bots.
Yeah, this guy goes, I had a whole station. I was doing emails. I thought I had friends. I thought I had a community. And as soon as he bought the bloody company, I'm down to 100 followers.
You see, that's a kick in the guts.
But we need content, mate, providers. We need this bloody platform to look full, robust.
I'd be devastated if I found out our 6 listens weren't real listens.
Well, you know I'm real. You know Mum and Dad are real.
Yep.
We got some loyal listeners out there, which is you, dear listener.
Is it hot in here?
But look, I don't know. I guess we'll never know.
Let's buy some bots. I'll do it.
If it makes you feel better.
Show. The first show that boasts that they're deliberately doing it to the AI community. That's our catch.
I think there's a podcast.
So we're doing a podcast for the bots.
There is a podcast that gets all its topics from AI.
Okay.
That's not bad. And it goes, this is what you're talking about this
week. So I guess back to the drawing board.
Yep. If you're a robot and need...
a robot.
A little bit of a recommendation.
Underwater recommendation?
Yeah, it is an underwater recommendation.
Is it?
Literally. 100% literally,
wow.
man. Watched on the bloody Amazon Prime because I don't have Netflix yet.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yet? Or you got
not anymore,
Yeah, gotcha.
Bloody 13 Lives. It's the story of 13 boys trapped in a cave, spelunking in Thailand.
Yeah, right.
Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, they were in there for bloody months or a month or something like that.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah, right.
I knew how it ended.
Yeah.
Because I remember the bloody news stories.
Yeah.
So, spoilers.
Yeah.
I won't spoil it if you don't know. But anyway, these boys from Thailand, soccer team and the coach, for some reason, like 3:30 after soccer practice, go, let's go to the cave, which is obviously just up the road, up there a little bit.
And just go check it out.
Yeah, so they all get in their pushies and ride up to the cave.
Right.
And then just start running in there. Now, they were supposed to be back at a party by 7:30, right?
Right.
But you know how Thailand is. The weather rolls in pretty damn quick. Monsoon season came early. So they're in this bloody cave. And they go in there, the boys. They're like, and then they show on the movie like how far they are in the cave and how many meters they are. They do like
how do they find out they're in there?
One of the boys had to go home after soccer practice to help cook for the party.
Right.
So he's when it's pissing down rain and all the parents are going, where are the kids? Well, they went to the caves. So by this stage, the boys, because it's dark in a cave, don't know how far they've gone or like what's going on outside.
Yeah.
So they're 800 meters in, and then they're like a kilometer in, and then then they go into cave 7 or like chamber 7, and right they're in there. And you know how if you're 400 meters around a running track.
So
imagine that's a cave system.
Yeah.
Scrolling around, going
squidging.
up, going down, squidging in here, dark over there, bumping my head over this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's bloody underwater music perfect for this, but it should be more terrifying. What's that noise?
Yeah.
So recommend-esh. It's harrowing.
TV.
I don't wanna spoil it, but they survive.
Wow. Okay. Not much of a warning.
I'm sure everyone knows the story.
Yeah, we were there.
But the coach, who's obviously only a couple of years older than the boys, so he's probably like 16 or something like that.
Yeah, gotcha.
He took charge.
Right.
Like we're up to like before the scuba divers pop their head up to where the kids are. We're talking 11 days. And they're sat in this cave in the dark. They've got a few torches.
Right.
No, obviously there's water, but there's no food. So they're like sat around. So the coach has got them sat around and meditating. He taught them how to meditate.
Right.
So they're just a bunch of Thai boys in this cave, sat around in circles, just going, chill out.
What about bloody oxygen levels?
The oxygen levels were low.
Right.
Yes. But, look, I won't spoil it all, but...
Don't. But it ends. And then the credits come up.
Yeah.
What?
And it had, I'll tell you who's in it. Hugo, or Viggo Mortensen, the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And bloody that British guy, Colin Farrell, the Irish guy.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah,
and I didn't, because they were like in scuba gear the whole time. Didn't really recognise him until halfway through. I'm like, is that
what's his face?
Colin Farrell.
Yeah,
Hugo
right.
Mortensen.
Okay.
And sure enough, it was.
Recommendation, all right.
Oh, well, I'll tell you this much. Well, it takes me back to our caving days.
Right.
Now, you remember back at Easter camps, we used to go there to St. John's Easter camp.
And there'd be activities.
Mum and Dad would be catering, would go and tag along.
Canoodling.
And they'd do caving. And I remember first member berries, maybe 7 or 8, gearing up, finally old enough to go into the caves. And we're talking about Warburton here.
Yeah.
So it's like wet.
Yeah.
It's winter.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. And you're going into these caves and it's wet and it's dark and people were freaking out and getting caught, and you got to relax because if you tense up, you expand. So terrifying. You act all cool, like, yeah, this is great, but it's not. Being in caves sucks.
Yeah.
Abseiling sucks.
Yeah.
Jumping out of a plane
sucks. That's true.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
it
that's
always
the thing.
Ends in misery.
Yeah, well, it's just doing the dangerous things. You know,
But,
deliberately.
what
was he doing when he fell off the cliff? Abseiling. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
it's
his fault.
Yeah, that's it.
These dudes in the wingsuits that crash into the side of the mountains. It's your fault.
Footage of that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, if there weren't these lunatics in their spare time going into caves, into the murky depths of the brown waters, wouldn't have trained to save these boys, because the Navy SEALs, the Thai Navy SEALs went in, they didn't fare so well.
Right.
No spoilers there, but one of them dies.
Right.
There's a Bone Zone alert.
The Bone Zone.
The Bone Zone!
Thought we might do a bloody Bone Zone list.
Oh, okay.
Why not?
What does a bone list consist of?
Looking up facts about dogs on the internet and reading them out.
Oh.
And you can actually grab your phone as well. We'll double up. Just go facts about dogs.
Okay.
List.
Why don't I do facts about cats, and we'll do...
There you go. Cats and dogs living together.
Yeah. Who's barking at me? Meow.
It's me.
Yep. All right. Fact me.
I'll start the facts. 30 fun and fascinating facts about dogs.
Okay.
This is from the American Kennel Club, so it's going to be American based.
Okay.
So there might not be the exact stats for us, you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, number 1.
With a bullet.
The Labrador Retriever has been the AKC's, which is the American Kennel Club, top 10 most popular breeds for 30 consecutive years. Longer than any other breed.
Okay. Okay. So my number 1 for
cats.
Top 30 facts about cats. A house cat is genetically 95.6% tiger.
Is it?
Yeah. There you go.
We're learning something here. Number 2, a dog's nose print is unique, much like a person's fingerprint.
All right.
Or sphinct.
Sphinct.
Yeah, your sphincter.
Sphincter print.
Sphincter print. That's what Rocky's mum, what's that? Sylvester Stallone's mum used to be into buttology. She would read your butt.
The cheeks or the sphinct?
I think the sphinct.
Oh, that's a tough day at the office.
Just get up in there and have a rummage around, see what you can see.
I've got 45 clients today.
Go on.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
While us humans have 206 bones, cats have an average of 244.
We got more bones.
More bones, mate.
Is that why they can land on their feet all the time pretty well?
I reckon it's got something to do with the tail.
Oh,
We haven't got a tail.
Oh, because it's bone tails.
Goes beyond, I guess.
Yeah, they're bones, aren't they? Number 3, 45. This is a gross one. 45% of US dogs sleep in their owner's bed.
Ugh. That's a bit
You
cool.
got to think about sizes of dogs. You got a full human next to you, farting, breathing, slobbering, scratching, fleeing.
Yep. Dogging.
It's gross. we'll do a Sunday morning. Okay, you can jump on the bed now. And
treat.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't live there with us.
No.
Go to your bed.
They understand the kickoff.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's time to go.
Okay.
And number 4.
Cats can jump 5 times their height.
It's like Jordan.
Yeah.
It's great.
Mm.
Yeah.
These are all facts we all know about dogs, don't we?
Oh, well,
And
what
cats.
about this one? Did you know, speaking of sleeping, all dogs dream, but puppies and senior dogs dream more frequently than adult dogs.
How do they
How do
fucking know?
Well, we cut their head open, right? And put these electrodes in there. Then we just rubbage
stuck our
around.
eyeballs right in his brain. Yeah. Here's a good fact for you. Cats are cute.
Is it? Is that a fact?
Yeah.
Depends on perspective, really.
Yeah, I guess.
70% of people sign their dog's name on their holiday cards. Yeah. Fucking cockheads.
Yep.
75% of you.
Each cat's nose is unique, much like humans' fingerprint.
Or a dog.
Or a dog,
Like I
perhaps,
said.
much like.
A dog's sense of smell is legendary. But did you know that his nose has more than 300 million receptors?
Yeah, but how does he smell?
Terrible. In comparison, a human nose has about 5 million. So 300 million compared to 5 million.
Oh, there you go. Cats' whiskers are the same width as their body. That's true.
Oh, so they come out as that far.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's pretty good to know. I'll wrap it up with, let's say, number 11. Yawning is contagious. Even for dogs.
Oh, really?
Research shows that the sound of a human yawn can trigger one from your dog, and it's 4 times as likely to happen when it's the yawn of a person he knows, or she knows, or it, them, they knows.
Wow.
Why is a dog? Why is a dog always a he and a cat's always a she?
Interesting. This one I've never heard of before. The name of a female cat, especially an older one, is Grimalkin.
Oh, I thought you were going to say cat.
Okay. Grimalkin.
Oh.
Sounds like witchcraft to me. Don't you reckon?
Yeah, it does.
Azrael. Grimalkin.
Dogs are not colorblind. They can see blue and yellow. So stick that in your fucking pipe and smoke it.
Okay. Smoke this dog. It's mostly Labrador.
It's got some Labrador in it.
What's Labrador?
It's dog shit.
Well, there you go. Cats and dog facts.
Cats
Cats and dogs living together. He likes dogs.
I like cats.
Do you?
No, you like cats. I like dogs.
Well, he likes dogs and he likes cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll write this down someday.
Yeah, someday.
Record it.
All right.
Smash
So
it.
there you go. Facts.
There it is. We did it.
Fido, will you marry me?
Have you ever fallen in love with your pet to the extent that you feel the right to marry it? Well, here at Marry Your Pet's Wedding Chapels, you can do just that without the prying eyes and jeers of a judgmental member of society. Here at Marry Your Pet's Wedding Chapels, we've thought of everything. Consummate your marriage vows with our specialized rooms. The Ocean Room for our fish lovers. The Avery Suite for our bird lovers. And don't forget, the Kennel of Love for our dog-style lovers. Marrying your pets is not only your right, it's a privilege. So marry your pets at 334 Dogtown, Alabama.
Welcome back to Mysteries.
I
love that music. You're aware of the Mandela effect.
Oh, yeah.
The listeners, though.
I'd say so.
Well, if they're not, put in a bloody explanation of what the Mandela effect is here, can you?
And where a lot of people misremembered something. That a massive amount of people all thought that they, the past was something different than it really was.
Right. Done. Thank you. I've come up with a few others. I've heard of some new ones. And ones that I've actually remembered and been aware of, been
so
a
you
part
could test
of.
it.
And I think you're in that camp as well, so to speak.
Let's see if I can remember.
How do you remember the Field of Dreams Kevin Costner vehicle from the 80s, early 90s, right? If you build it...
They will come.
You say?
I think so.
Is that how you remember it?
I guess, yes.
If you build it, they will come.
Yep.
It's not. It's been changed.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
If you build it, he will come.
He will come.
And so, put that in.
Okay.
If you build it, he will come.
Okay,
so you don't remember.
Proof.
How do you remember it though?
They.
They.
Yeah.
But now it's changed
To he.
to he somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I've been saying, if you build it, they will come for years. That's how I got Cass to bloody marry me. I don't know. What about...
So is that a psyop? Because it's gender based. They and he.
Yeah. They, them will come.
Yeah. So that's like a Costanza that they've put in the past. So then now we're, hypnotized to the fact.
Can't stand it.
What's the next day?
They have also Star Wars: A New Hope.
Yeah,
you know it well, don't you?
Yeah, the old C-3PO silver leg deal.
No, it's a different one.
Is it?
Star Wars: A New Hope. When they get down, they're on the Death Star, and they slide. They're breaking out Princess Leia.
Yeah,
Leia.
right. Yep.
And they slide down that chute that goes to the
trash compactor.
Is it?
Dunno.
Is it? Is that what you think?
That's what I think.
Well, you're an idiot.
And you know nothing about Star Wars.
It's actually a garbage masher.
Okay.
It's not a trash compactor.
Okay.
Never has been. It's always been a garbage masher.
Garbage masher. That does not ring a bell.
Put it in.
Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level, will ya? Do you copy? Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level! No, shut them all down.
All right. Proof is in the pudding.
So all these things their timelines changing around us. We're unawares of it, apart from a few little, like deja vu sort of Matrix cat glitches. So I thought that was very interesting. What did you think at home?
Call it.
Please don't.
Today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Star Wars examples of the Mandela effect. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. When the viewer is introduced to Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope, they're not introduced to him as Obi-Wan, but as Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi? Boy, am I glad to see you.
The jungle and wastes are not to be traveled lightly.
Luke Skywalker eventually figures out the Jedi Master's alias, visiting him alongside R2-D2, and telling him that the droid claimed to once belong to an Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ben is taken aback, saying he has not heard that name in a long time.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Although this is an important scene in the film, and enunciated clearly by actor Alec Guinness, some fans remember the line incorrectly as a name I have not heard in many years.
Well, of course I know him. He's me. I haven't gone by the name of Obi-Wan since before you were born.
Star Wars Episode 5.
All right.
There you go. Well, we did it again.
That was quick.
Wasn't it?
It's almost as if we haven't done the episode yet.
Yeah.
We're recording this before we...
Almost are. But it is the end for realsies this time. Thanks for listening.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Always, mate. Always,
yes, and I'll say the same thing. Thanks for listening to the STEEZ. Join us again next week. I'm Jezbot.
I'm Timmy Taco. Thanks for listening. Right.
I get angry just thinking about it makes me mad.